In this video, we will be building LEGO Creator 3-in-1 set 31161, the Medieval Dragon. This is one of the new sets that was released for Creator 3-in-1 in 2025. I'm excited to build it and take a look and give it a review, so let's get started. This is Lego Creator set 31161, the Medieval Dragon. This is the new set for the Creator 3-in-1 line that contains 715 pieces. It just came out on January 1st, and the set retails in the US for $59.99. This is a really nice set, actually. I had a lot of fun building it, and there's actually quite a bit of functionality associated to this dragon, as I'll show you in a second. I thought it was going to be a little bigger when I first saw the box, but for 700 pieces, I guess this is the size you would expect. So first, the set has this little, there's a couple of things here, a couple pieces of gold. There's a cup here, as well as a chest with some jewels in it. It's a nice little addition, basically, that just goes along with the set and the medieval theme. And then the dragon itself, actually, the dragon is a nice design. It's fairly big, actually. Like I said, it's for 700 pieces, it's a pretty good size. So the head of the dragon does come up and down. The mouth opens up as well, and then the head, the neck moves up and down. The head moves side to side and up and down, as well as the mouth, which is a nice little touch. The wings of the dragon do go in both directions. They move up and down, and then they also spread out here on each side, which is actually really cool. They're not static. They also turn forward and backwards, go this way or this way, and again over here is the same thing. They turn forwards and backwards as well, which is a nice little feature. Like I said, there's a lot of mobility and movement and functionality there, which I really liked. Turning it upside down just so I can show you a better design from this side. There are 4 feet here. The legs do move forward and backwards. They move forward and backwards, and then up and down here as well as the feet are mobile, and they move in any direction as well. The front feet as well do move. They are I found them to be a little bit, it's not difficult, but if you don't position it right, it doesn't sit very well on the surface. So you just have to be careful when you put this thing up or down, how you want it to be positioned. The tail does turn left or right, and then the rear far end of the tail does go up or down or left or right, and then the very end of the tail also turns up or down or left or right as well, which is a cool little, again, it's another cool feature to this set and how much functionality there is. The design itself, I think, is really cool. The way they built the green dragon with the red wings, I think that's a nice touch, as well as there's a bit of red sloped tiles here along the edge of along the back of the dragon, which I liked as well. And then kind of getting to the underside here, so they have each of these. The entire underside of the dragon has these light green round tiles, kind of positioned all along the bottom as well as on the neck here as well. Which I think it's a really nice set. I think they designed it really well, and it does with all the functionality it has. It's a pretty cool looking dragon. For the build, I mean, basically the arms are the wings are repetitive. It does come together pretty nicely, but there is some repetitive elements to both the wings, and then the way these attach on here. For a minute, I thought they weren't getting on here very well, but they do attach into these little turn clips here. The rest of it was pretty straightforward. I mean, again, like I said, with the legs and the arms, you'd expect there to be some repetition in the build from that side. But for the most part, it was a lot of fun. You build out the base and then the tail. At first, it kind of comes together like a lizard, and then it builds out the rest of it, which is just fun to build. So just looking at the instructions, there are 3 builds in this set, obviously being a Creator 3-in-1 set. So the primary build is the Medieval Dragon. And again, that just pretty much gets right into the build. There's no introduction or anything. There are 5 bags in this set, so it didn't take too long. Only 700 pieces. There's also the serpent, the medieval serpent here as well, which is a cool element to add on, and then as well as the bird and the little stem it sits on here. So I would recommend this if you like the Creator 3-in-1. This is a good display piece as well. So if you like the Creator 3-in-1 line and you enjoy building these, even these medieval sets, I think this is a lot of fun to build. And for $60, certainly with over 700 pieces, is a pretty good price for this set, especially with all the functionality it had. So I would definitely recommend picking this one up. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I would appreciate you clicking on like and subscribe. And once again, I appreciate your support, and thanks for watching.